I still got to the point where I was standing in line at my local supermarket, and I only had a couple of things. Like I needed some toilet paper, I needed some coffee, and I needed like the baby squeezy tubes for food. I'm standing at the checkout and my card gets declined. There's, you know, heaps of people behind me. My kids are looking at me expectantly. They still want a Kinder Surprise. They don't understand why mummy's freaking out. There's a line of other shoppers behind me and my card's declined. I'm just like, I'm just gonna try it one more time. It's so funny. And then like I start shaking and I start sweating. I'm trying to enter my PIN because this was back before like the taps were really super common. And I start to sweat. I can feel myself getting really hot, and just the shame crushing down. I'm sure everyone in that supermarket could kind of like hear my heart beating and how much I was freaking out. And I was just kind of the girl like, I swear there's nothing in here. Just let me check. But there wasn't. In that moment, I'm standing in the supermarket, and I remember this so clearly because I was so hot and I was so sweaty. And then my daughter started to cry, and my son, who's autistic, he was getting frustrated. He just wanted the Kinder Surprise. I just wanted to get the toilet paper and get out of there because we were out of toilet paper, and when you're toilet training and you're out of toilet paper, that's not a great combination. And then because I was breastfeeding too, my breasts started leaking. I had my letdown. I don't know if it was the stress induced. I don't know. So I'm standing in the supermarket line. My card's declined. I do not have enough money to buy toilet paper. I can't even move money from another account. Like it doesn't, there's nothing left. I cannot buy toilet paper for my family. My kids are crying. My breasts are leaking all through my grey top that I was wearing. So it was super obvious. And I just wanted to crawl in a hole and die. So I just abandoned everything. I picked up the kids. I literally left the trolley there, the toilet paper. Like I had this full meltdown moment where I'm just like, I just need to get out of this situation. I don't know how to navigate this. This is so embarrassing. I just grabbed both the kids and like beelined it out to my car. And I sat in the undercover car park. I put the kids in the car. I didn't click them in, but we all sat in the car. And I think I had like 2 leftover Mentoses floating around in my what do you call it, in like the glove box, and I gave that to the 4-year-old to keep him busy. And I just cried in my car park for like 40 minutes. I hit rock bottom where you can't buy toilet paper for your family. I had hit rock bottom, and I just cried there. I just cried while I leaked, and I cried, and I leaked, and I cried, and then I breastfed her, and then I leaked more, and I cried more. And I got to this point after I'm like choking in big sobs and big breaths, and my 4-year-old's got his hand like on my shoulder like, it's okay mum, even though he was non-verbal, he didn't know how to communicate that he was okay. And I just said, no more. Like, no more. I'm not doing this again. I am fucking done with this, right? I'm like drying my face on my sleeves, and there's snot everywhere, and there's mascara everywhere. I think I actually have a picture of it, which is hilarious because I don't know what it is. Part of me in that moment when I needed to feel seen and validated in what I was experiencing. There was no one around. I ended up taking a photo of myself with this mascara like everywhere. I don't know why, but looking back, I'm glad I have it. I might be able to find that and share it with you guys. But I got to this point where I'm like, no more.